Bonjour my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie. We all have those days when we want to put a few ingredients together in a pot, set the oven for a few hours, and then, ta-da! Dinner is ready. There's an easy and delicious recipe that I enjoy making because it doesn't take a lot of my time to prepare and the results are fantastic. Here it is. In today's episode, I'll show you how to make my beef pot roast. This recipe will always be a popular one at our home. With vegetables roasted in a broth along with the meat, this is a flavorful, easy dish to make when you don't want to put too much effort into it. So my friends, let's get cooking. Here's our beautiful bottom blade roast, and we'll pat it dry on all sides with paper towels. Then we'll season generously with ground sea salt and of course freshly ground black pepper. When I say seasoning, I mean everywhere, not just the top. Next, we'll sprinkle some flour on all sides. This will give a beautiful crust when we sear it. As you see, I add some flour and a fine sieve and then tap the side. The beauty of doing this way is we use a little at a time without wasting any. Alright, so when the meat is nicely coated, we'll move on to the stove. In a Dutch oven over medium-high heat, we'll add oil. When it gets hot, we'll place the roast in the pot and sear all sides until browned. See how lovely it is? That's what we want. It should take about 4 minutes per side. When the meat is nice and brown, we'll transfer to a plate and set aside. Back to the Dutch oven. We'll add some clarified butter and reduce the heat to medium. When it gets hot, which won't take that long, we'll add onions and celery, both coarsely chopped. We'll saute the vegetables for 4 minutes, scraping the bottom of the pot to dislodge any brown bits. By the time we're done sauteing them, the bottom should be clean and the flavors dispersed. Oh yeah. To this, we'll add garlic and quickly saute it for only 1 minute. We'll then return the meat back to the Dutch oven. To this, we'll pour in 2 cups of beef broth and then 1 cup of dry red wine. We'll also add Worcestershire sauce along with a few sprigs of thyme as well as a few sprigs of rosemary and a large bay leaf. We'll increase the heat to high, bring it to a simmer, cover, and transfer to a 275-degree preheated oven. We'll cook for 2 hours. About 10 minutes before the time is up, we'll prep our vegetables. After scrubbing them, I cut my potatoes in half because most of them were small, and the bigger ones in quarters, trying to keep them about the same size so they cook evenly. When it comes to the carrots, after peeling them, I cut them into 1-inch pieces so they cook evenly as well. Alright, so when the timer goes up, we'll remove the pot from the heat, and what we'll do is to add our carrots and potatoes. Now, when it comes to potatoes, we'll have to push them down into the liquid so they can cook. We'll cover and return the pot to the oven. This time, we'll cook for 1 hour or until the veggies are tender. The best way to find out is to poke them with a fork, and if it slides in easily, they're done. Now, after 3 hours of cooking, the meat is definitely done. Next, let's make some gravy. After removing the roast and the vegetables on the side, we'll remove the sprigs of thyme and rosemary and discard them. Let's not forget to do the same with the bay leaf. We'll set the heat on medium-high and bring the broth to a boil. We'll also taste and adjust if necessary. We might need some salt and pepper. When it finally boils, we'll add the cornstarch mixture and stir constantly until it thickens. It won't take that long.
30 to 45 seconds. That's all. Then we're ready to eat. And my friends, this is our beef pot roast. This is an easy and delicious recipe for cheaper cuts of beef. The slow roasting process not only tenderizes the meat, but also makes a beautiful broth that's perfect for gravy. This is a tasty weeknight meal your family will enjoy. I hope you give it a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!